right, let's see. Are we live yet? YouTube still says upcoming. Are we live? Are we not live? We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are going to be playing through the 2033 postseason. So let's see who we're going to be playing against here. As we got the bye in the first round, of course. Always got to have the training. T-Drills is pretty good. That's 4 training tokens. And I think that's what we're going to go with. Okie there we go. And we zip into a series with the Giants coming to town. Alrighty. Let's get after this one. Looks like the Giants were wild card teams. So, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, NLDS. We've had a good week off here, so let's see what Orlando Chavez can do on the mound here. I'm going to start off in the batter's box with a dynamic challenge in the bottom of the first. No score, 2 outs, nobody on. Hayden Birdsong on the mound for the Giants today. And it's a double or nothing dynamic challenge. Bright sunshine here in St. Louis. Birdsong does hit 96 on his 4-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. And got me reaching for the 12-6 curve, low and away. Hello to an 0-1 count. I did win the 2030 Gold Glove, but this is 2033. I did not get the Gold Glove despite having perfect fielding. And a no-doubt dinger to start the postseason here in the NLDS. See you later, baseball. That lands deep in the bleachers there in center field. As I was saying about my the Gold Glove there, I had perfect fielding, one of 2 center fielders to have perfect fielding on the year. But I had more putouts and more assists, and I still came in second. I don't know how that works, but we'll take it, I guess. Not like I got a choice in the matter. No green line on this leadoff dinger in the postseason for me, so that's kind of upsetting. Come on, game. Give the guy what he likes. Top of the second, 1-1 ball game now. Alex Fuentes is at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .260 on the regular season, but he's .444 so far in this very young postseason. Runners on first and second, 1 away, 2-2 the count. Orlando Chavez is going to kick and deal here. Let's see if we can get that. Fly him out, throw him out, double play. It's into shallow center. We make the catch. And throw goes to third. No advancement from the runner at second. Smart base running for once. We don't see that too often. All right. We move on to another dynamic challenge. It's a 3-1 ball game with the Giants out in front. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Bottom of the third. Runner on second, 1 away. I want that RBI. That's exactly what I'm going to go after here. First pitch this time around from Birdsong. And swinging to miss at a 4-seamer just off the inside corner. Makes for an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch now from Birdsong. Ha, no chance. 12-6 curve well outside. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. You put that curveball like that right in the zone? Nope. Low 4-seamer on the inner third, and it's a 2-1 count after not offering it that one. So far, no pitches in the zone in this at-bat. The 2-1 pitch. Into right center. That'll get down for extra bases. Let's play a little game of trading places with the man on second. He scores. It's a 3-2 ball game. And I got a pair of ribbies on the postseason still. I like it. That makes me a happy camper. Don't need the replay there. We move on to the top of the fifth. It's a 3-3 ball game now. Bradford Staub at the plate for the Giants. He's 0-for-2 on the day. He hit .237 in the regular season. Let's see what he does with the 1-1 pitch from Orlando Chavez here. It's a deep drive to center. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. Will we catch it, though? Yes, we pull it back out of the flowers, and that is a robbed home run for out number 1 here in the top of the fifth. That's the way we got to do things here. Bottom of the fifth, still tied at 3. I'm standing in 2-for-2 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. Richard Fitz now on the mound for the Giants. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 90 on his splitter. First pitch from him. Another no-doubt dinger into dead center field. That's into Freese's Landing, baby. Deep into Freese's Landing. I'll take that. It's a 4-3 lead for the Cardinals after my second home run of the game. Hot diggity. 434-footer into dead center field. Let's see if we get the green line on that one. Well, not on that camera angle. Will we get one on the second camera angle? No, still no green line. 2 homers in the game to start the postseason and still no green line. Come on, man. Top of the 7th, Sebastian Ramos at the plate for the Giants. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And he only hit 232 on the regular season. He's got a 1-1 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Omar Blanco. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. I'll take it. And bottom of the 7th, Cardinals are now leading 5-3. I'm standing in 3 for 3 on the day. Let's see what Theodore Franklin can serve up for me here with the bases empty and nobody out. Got a belly full of Cracker Jack. And Franklin will hit 93 on his 2-seamer, 91 on the sinker, 88 on the slider. First pitch from this left-hander. And it's another base hit into center field. That'll get down in front of the center fielder. I got a pair of dingers, a double, and a single now in this game. So far have not gotten out. That's the way we need to do it here. And bottom of the 9th, I'm back at the plate again. I've got a chance for a postseason cycle here, but I got a boss battle challenge to try to make it happen. George Soriano is on the mound for the Giants, who now lead 7-5. And I'm going to go for the double or better. I'm feeling a little bit greedy here. Runner on first, nobody out. Soriano hits 97 on his 4-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 85 on the slider. First pitch, and I'm whiffing at a slider off the outside corner by a bit. And that's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. And we swing at a 4-seamer above the zone. 2 pitches outside the zone. I've swung at them both and missed. It's an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Soriano. Will he be the first Giant to get me out? Well, not yet. Slider on the inside third, right above the knees, right in the cold zone. It's an 0-2 count still. 4th pitch of this plate appearance. And I swing and miss at a 4-seamer outside of the zone. 3 out of 4 pitches outside of the zone. I swung at everything, and just like that, I got the K next to my name. Not the way we wanted that to go. Looks like the Giants are going to take the win here, I think. Yes, they do. They win game number 1 of this NLDS. Man, give it up in the top of the 8th. That hurts. Oh, what can you do but smile and wave? We got to head back to the clubhouse here, of course. I went 4 for 5 on the day. That is insane. So, yeah, back to the clubhouse. It's got to do the save and load thing for every single game of this postseason. Alright, there it is. 866 points towards tokens. Oh my goodness. That's insane. We'll back out of that. Should we do some training? Well, we got 18. Let's see. We'll up the contact there. Why the heck not? That works for me. Let's head into game number 2 against the Giants. I'm hitting 800 on the postseason. That is so ridiculous. I had a similar thing in the beginning of this season where I was hitting well into the 400s and just bonkers. I don't know why I'm watching all this animation here. We got some rain falling for game number 2. Mitch Keller getting the call for the Redbirds here. I'm standing in bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Alfredo Guzman on the mound for the Giants. He hits 91 on the sinker and 93 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from the left-hander. And a swing and a miss on a curveball at 79 miles an hour. Say hello to an 0-1 count to start game number 2. I had good swing timing to boot. That sucks. 0-1 pitch from Guzman. And there's a dribble to the left side. Shortstop will get a glove on that. He pauses, throws to first, and we beat it out. It's an infield single with 2 outs here at the bottom of the first. Giants have still only gotten me out 1 time in this series. All right, top of the third, 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. And Sebastian Ramos is at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .231 in the postseason. That's not spectacular, but it's a short sampling so far. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch from Mitch Keller. The shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Oh, yeah, we'll get there. 2 away now in the top of the third. I like it. Bottom half of the inning, I'm back at the plate again. I'm 1 for 1 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. Alfredo Guzman still on the mound for the Giants. First pitch from him this time around. Yeah, that's a low sinker. Yeah, well below the knees on the inside corner. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Sinker just below the knees. Had to protect the plate, though. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. It's a 1-1 count. Pitch number 3. Dribble it to short again. He's not going to take the pause that time. He fires the first to get me this time around. 1 away now in the home half of the third. Top of the fifth, 3-2 is the score. Cardinals out in front. Alex Fuentes at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 4 on the series. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Mitch Keller. That's a shot into deep center field. Can we run this one down? Yeah, I think we got it. We'll make the catch short of the warning track out here in center. 2 away in the top of the fifth now. Bottom half of the inning, I'm back at the plate again. Still 1 for 2 on the day, 5 for 7 on the NLDS. Guzman still toeing the rubber here. Let's see what we get in this at-bat. Change up at the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of this plate appearance. And we foul away a sinker on the inner third. Good swing timing, just bad contact again. 0-2 the count. Next pitch, well outside of the sinker. We'll take that for a 1-2 count now. Pitch number 4 from Guzman. Again, low on the outside corner with the curveball. 2-2 the count after not swinging at a pair of pitches. I'll be darned, I can lay off one here and there. The 2-2 pitch. And we foul away a changeup. He's going off speed all the way against me here. Only one quick pitch so far. Next one from Guzman. Dribble it down the third baseline. That's past the diving third baseman and into left field. We will take the single. Left fielder bobbles it. I'm not going to push for the extra 90 feet. I will take my single and be happy about it. Top of the sixth, runner on second, 1 away. 3-2 ball game. Donnie Kinder at the plate for San Francisco. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 6 on the series. Mitch Keller still on the mound. He's throwing a 1-2 pitch. Can we get the fly him out, throw him out double play here? It's a shot into right center. We'll be able to run it down. Catch is made. Throw will go to third. It's on the money. And in time. It's a fly him out, throw him out, double play. And that retires the side. That's the kind of stuff we like doing here. All right, let's move on. It is now bottom of the seventh, 1 out, runner on first. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day, 6 for 8 on the series. Archie Yu is now on the bump. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 94 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from him. And a swing and a miss at a 4-seamer on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Got a 750 batting average so far this series. That's insane. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in a little bit with the 4-seamer. 1-1 the count. Hey, 2 people holding signs for me. That's a little creepy. 1-1 pitch on the way now from Archie Yu. And we send one down the right field line. Right fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. And it's gone. It's into the cheap seats. 2-run dinger in the bottom of the seventh gives the Cardinals a 5-2 lead. Only 366 feet, but that will clear the wall down the right field line. Yowza. Do we get the green line this time around? I hope so. Finally a green line on a home run in this NLDS. About freaking time. We will send to the end of the game. Cardinals will win game number 2. Looks like 5-2 will be the final score there. We shall see. Yeah, 5-2 the final score. Another once getting out every other time I was on base in the game. Hard to complain about that. All right, let's move on. Well, I should say, let's move back to the clubhouse and move on to game number 3. And I didn't do it at the beginning of game number 2, so I'm going to do it right now. If you haven't done it already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. We're now in San Francisco. If we can take one there, we will regain home field advantage in this series. So let's see what we can do. Come on, let me do the things. All right, there we are. And yeah, bright sunshine here in San Francisco. Jacob Misiorowski is on the bump for the Giants today. Let's see what I can do against him in the top of the first 2 outs. Nobody on, no score. Misiorowski does hit 97 on the 4-seamer, 94 on his 2-seamer, only 87 on the slider. First pitch of the at-bat from him. That's right up the middle. Shortstop will get a glove on that. He'll throw across. And just like that, it's a 6-3 putout to retire the side. Moving to the bottom of the first here in San Francisco, there is nothing on the scoreboard. All right, bottom of the first. Still no score. 1 out, nobody on. Bradford Staub at the plate. He's hitting only .053 on the postseason. Oh my gosh, dude. 0-2 the count for him. Let's see what Ryan Nelson serves up for him. I'm hoping for a routine fly ball here. That's into shallow center. We run it down. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Top of the fourth, 1-0 lead for the Giants. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Mizorowski still towing the rubber. No questions there. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And we crank a slider on the inner third, foul down the third base side. 0-1 the count. I was just a little too far out in front of that one. Second pitch of the at-bat now. There's one right to the shortstop again. It's another 6-3 putout. And that's out number 2 in the top of the fourth. Ooh, not doing so hot here in San Francisco. All right, top of the sixth. We're now tied at 1 run apiece. Nobody out, nobody on. Jacob Mizorowski still towing the rubber. First pitch from him in this at-bat. And we send one out towards right field. Get off of the wall out there if you could. No, it's going to die short of the warning track. An F9 on the line score. It's better than a 6-3 because at least I got a ball out of the infield here. Top of the eighth, I'm back at the plate again with a dynamic challenge. Still a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 7 for 12 on the series. Anthony Thayer now on the mound. I'm going to go for getting on base because that's what I need to do here. Thayer hits 97 on his four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. And there's another one out into right field. This one's got a little more juice on it. Let's see. He's going to have to play it on the ricochet. We're going for 3. Why the heck not? And we're in there safely. It's a triple in the postseason. How about it? That's the way we like to get things done here. That works for me. That's got the dugout fired up. A sac fly will give us the lead here late in the game. Oh, dynamic challenge time in the top of the ninth. We are trailing by a score of 4-3. There's a runner on second, 2 away. Oh, baby. We need to drive in the tying run. Obviously, we want that ribby. We're not going to get a chance to swing the bat. They hand me first base for free because they don't want none of the ginger today. Oh, looks like it'll pay off for them. The Giants win game number 3, 4-3, the final score there. Oh, man. It's win or go home time now for the Cardinals. Went 1 for 4 on the day, triple and a run scored, but not quite enough to will the team to a win here in game number 3. 8 for 13 line score on the series. That's incredible. All right, we'll head back to the clubhouse because we have to do that between every single game of this NLDS of any postseason series. So here we go. We'll just play the next appearance. And just like that, we're into game number 4. And I'm still on fire, only hitting .615 on the postseason now. Had a little bit of a slump there in game number 3. Let's see what we can do in game number 4. We've got Jackson Ferris on the mound for the Giants today. And top of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Ferris will hit 94 on his four-seamer, 91 on the two-seamer. First pitch from the left-hander. There's one right back up the middle. First pitch hacking, gets me a single. I will take it. That makes me a happy camper. Got our little hit streak going on here. Top of the third, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Bases are empty with nobody out this time around. Jackson Ferris still on the mound. First pitch from him. And I'm reaching for a two-seamer off the outside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's an 0-1 count. I somehow have a .311 career batting average. Oh, wow. Second pitch of this at-bat, again, a ground ball up the middle into center field. 2 at-bats, 2 singles to center. I'll take it. That works for me. And bottom of the third, Cardinals now lead 4-1. Apparently that single started a rally. Richard Morris is at the plate for the Giants, though, here in the bottom half of the inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 3 for 13 on the series. Not great there. 0-2 pitch on the way now from Mick Abel. That's a deep drive to center field. Am I playing this on the rebound? Nope, we'll be able to get there and make the play up against the wall. It's a long and loud F8 for Morris for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again. 2 for 2 on the day. 2 runs scored even on the day. Jackson Fair is still towing the rubber. It's 1 out, nobody on this time. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, we were out in front of a 12-6 curve, and it is cranked foul down the third base side. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a 12-6 curve at the knees on the inside corner. 0-2 the count. I was, again, way out in front of the pitch. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss on one that gets away from the catcher. We might be able to reach on an error. No, the 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout, and that is the second out here in the top of the fourth. Alrighty. Bottom of the fifth, 4-1 ball game still. Sebastian Ramos at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting only 150 on the postseason. 1-2 the count for him with the bases empty and nobody out. Mick Abel is going to kick and deal here. And there's a shot in the left center field. Are we going to be able to run this down? No, that is over my head. It'll go all the way to the wall. We will pick it up on the warning track and throw in. He's going for 3. Can we get him on the relay? Got him! We'll take that. Had the double, but got a little greedy, and he's out at third, trying to get that extra 90 feet. Top of the sixth, Cardinals up 6-1 now. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day, 10 for 16 on the series. Richard Fitz now on the mound. The bases are empty with 2 away here. I'm going to see what I can do against Fitz and his 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. He also hits 90 on the splitter. First pitch from the right-hander. And there's a drive into deep center field. Center fielder's got a beat on it, though. Yeah, he was stopped short of the warning track out there, and he makes the play. It's an F8 on the old line score for me. And that retires the side here in the top of the sixth. All right, moving on, top of the eighth. It's a 6-4 ball game. Giants aren't going to go down quietly in this one. I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. Archie Yu now on the mound. There's 2 outs and a runner on first. Yu still hits 95 on the four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. And the first pitch is sent out to right field, right at the right fielder. It's an F9 on the line score, and we're heading to the bottom of the eighth here in San Francisco, leading by a score of 6-4. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals will take the win in game number 4. We are headed back to St. Louis with a literal winner-takes-all game 5 of this NLDS. 10 for 18 on the series. That is insane. 3 home runs. Yowza. Me likey. All right, return to the clubhouse, which we have to do yet again. Come on, game. Do the things. There's that. And I'm going to see if I've got any training. Nah, I really don't have any training. Well, not enough training points to make much of a difference here. So we're going to play the winner-take-all game 5 of the NLDS. And we've got a little bit of fire and ice on both sides of the lineup here, so let's see what happens. Orlando Chavez back on the mound for the Redbirds here. All right, let's see what happens in the bottom of the first as I'm standing in with the runner on first and 1 away. There is no score. Alfredo Guzman is on the mound for the Giants today. He still hits 91 on the sinker and 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. A bit outside with the curveball to 1-0 count. Guzman is a lefty, so I usually hit lefties a good bit better than righties. Let's see what pitch number 2 gives us. It was on the outside corner with a sinker. Dribbler to short. He tries to go the short way to second, but he is safe. It's an infield single, maybe? No, error on the shortstop. Throwing error pulled the second baseman off the bag, so I reach on an error. Dang it all. All right, whatever. Top of the third, actually. It's Bradford Staub back at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. There is still no score. 2 outs, nobody on. Orlando Chavez throwing an 0-1 pitch to Staub. And it's into shallow center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. We pull it off the knees. And that sends us to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless here in St. Louis. All right, bottom of the third, 2 outs. Runner on first. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Let's see what I can do against Guzman for the second time. All right, first pitch of this at-bat. There's one into center field. Center fielder barely has to sidestep to get that one, and that ends the third inning. We're moving on to the fourth. Still no score here in St. Louis. All right, top of the fourth, 1-0 lead for the Giants now. Jeff Ramirez is at the plate for them. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 4 for 13 in the NLDS with 3 doubles. My goodness. Runner on second, 1 away, 2-1 the count for him against Orlando Chavez. Here's the windup and the pitch. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. And it's up the middle. Gets past the second baseman. We're going to go to the relay, man. No chance of me getting that to the plate in time. I got an arm, but not that good of one. And it's an RBI single for Ramirez and a 2-0 lead for the Giants here in Game 5 of the NLDS. It's dynamic challenge time. As I'm standing in bottom of the fifth. It's a 5-1 ball game now with San Fran out in front. Runner on first, 2 away. And I just want to get on base. I'm not going to get stupid greedy here. Well, Alfredo Guzman's still on the bump for San Francisco. First pitch from him this time around. And we foul away a sinker low and away. That's not a pitch I should be swinging at. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Guzman. And we foul away a changeup. Off the outside corner. Just barely off it. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch. There's one up the middle. Base hit for me into center field. Runner from first holds up at second, so we will have runners on first and second here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the eighth, it ain't looking pretty. Giants are up 7-1. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Archie Yu on the bump. Nobody out, nobody on. Yu still hits 94 on the four-seamer, or 95 on the four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. And it popped up. First baseman's coming into the infield grass. He will make the play. 1 away here in the bottom of the eighth. Cardinals down to their final 5 outs. It's a 7-3 ball game, though, in the bottom of the ninth. I'm standing in with a runner on second, 2 away. Last chance for the Redbirds here, and I'd like to make it count. I'm going to go for driving in the run. That will require a base hit. Richard Fitz on the mound for the Giants now. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his splitter. First pitch from him. Misses the inside corner just by a smidge. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Fitz. Come on, bud. Up and away with a slider. That got away just a little bit there, I think. 2-0 the count for me now. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Inside with a four-seamer. 3-0 the count. Even the bat on my shoulders is paying off here. Let's see what the 3-0 pitch is. Popped up. That's going to be the ball game and the season for the Cardinals. F9 seals the deal for the Giants. They are heading to the NLCS after taking 3 out of 5. Wow. Okay, not the way I thought that was going to go. This goes to prove, doesn't matter how many games you win in the regular season. If you can't win in the postseason, you're not going very far. 1 for 5 day at the plate puts me at 11 for 23 on the series. So yeah, they kind of kicked my butt after those first 3 games. But can you do? Smile away. The postseason is now over for the Cardinals. So we'll head back to the clubhouse. We'll get that all loaded in and saved up. And we will fast forward into spring training. Of course, that's going to take a little bit. It's going to be some of the most exciting things you can see on YouTube. We'll open this just for grins. Lounge Zinger. I did win a World Series. It was with the Royals, I think. Pretty sure I won one with the Royals. I might not have yet, but, I'm still going to keep trying with it. I'm going through our care package here. Of course, I've got everything that comes in those. Pretty much exclusively got everything. And we will now sim the rest of the postseason. Marlins beat the Guardians to win the 2033 World Series. Intriguing. So, we'll advance to the off-season. Retired players. Hey, there's a bunch of them. Anybody from the Cardinals? Nope. A lot of free agents saying, nah, I'm good. All right. We'll hit okay there. Manny Machado and Mookie Betts making it to the Hall of Fame. Well deserved for both of those guys. They're both studs as it is currently, and I'm sure if they're both still playing all the way through 2033, they're going to have pretty good numbers. So, yep, we will head on to the offseason. We're going to sim all the way through it. Of course, my agent's going to call and be like, hey, man, too bad you didn't win. Yeah, only one team wins the World Series. So, yeah. I am good for now. The touch base again at the beginning of the season. I'd rather you didn't. I'm where I want to be. Don't trade me. All the simulation. Come on. There we go. We're into January. Can't we get to February? We're through February, and spring training is going to begin. What I do every single time is I sim spring training because it's some severely frustrating baseball. That's intriguing, Lounge Zinger. So, I think I'm good for now. And she's going to touch base again around the All-Star break, but that's a few episodes out in the future at this point. So we sim through the entirety of spring training. And we'll head back to the clubhouse here just to get out of the schedule. And I think I got enough for training. Yeah, I do. For contact. Not for power. Base running. Yeah, we'll do it for base running. Why the heck not? Alrighty. So let's start the 2034 season. Yes, I want to advance to it. Come on, I hit the button. This game, I tell you. Alright, we're starting off on the road in New York against the Mets. And there's a look at our lineup. A little bit has changed there. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So let's see what we can do. All the pomp and circumstance for opening day in New York. We start the 2034 season with a dynamic challenge. Top of the first, runners on first and second, nobody out. Phil Ferris on the mound for the Mets. We're going to go for the ribby. I mean, that's a good way to start the season, right? Ferris is a lefty with a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer. He also hits 90 on the cutter. First pitch from him. Inside with a four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start things here. Second pitch of the season for me. In the batter's box, that is. A little bit high on the inner third, and I've got a 2-0 count to start this at-bat. Wow. Third pitch of this plate appearance now from Ferris. Come on, bud. And we send one foul down the right field line. That'll get out of play off the netting. And it's a 2-1 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss of a circle change just at the knees. 2-2 to count. Oh, boy. I would think that they would. Oh, we foul away a circle change in on the kneecaps. Not one I should have swung at. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Ooh, way inside with that four-seamer. We take that one for a ball. It's now a full count here in the top of the first. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat will be the first payoff pitch here. And he throws me with the cutter on the outer third. Say hello to the K to start my series and season. Wow. Either way, Cardinals are up 5-0 in the bottom of the second. Luis Garcia is at the plate for the Mets. It's a runner on first and one away for him. 1-2 the count with Orlando Chavez on the mound. Let's see what we get here. Yeah. And it's a shot into left center field over the leaping shortstop. It's a base hit. We're going to throw to third. Runner was not going to third. Good thing, because my throw was not on the money at all there. Top of the third, it's a boss battle challenge. Phil Ferris is still on the bump for the Mets. And somehow, only 44 pitches, even though he's surrendered 5 runs. Nobody out and nobody on here. I just want to get on base. First pitch from Ferris in this at-bat. Cutter on the outside corner at the top of the zone. Froze me again. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. Not quite deep enough to feel comfortable going for two, so we'll take the single. And we will just smile and wave on that one as we get our first hit of the 2034 season. Bottom of the third, still a 5-0 ball game. Alex Ramirez at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He did hit .297 last year, though. 2-2 the count with a runner on second and one away. Wind up and the pitch here from Orlando Chavez. Come on, big guy. There's a shot. High shot into center field here. Catch is made. Runner tags, goes for third, but my throw is on the money and in plenty of time. It's a fly him out, throw him out double play to retire the side. 3 innings are now complete in New York, and the Cardinals are out in front here by a score of 5-0. Mets currently held to just 1 hit. Hey, look, another boss battle challenge as I'm back at the plate, but this is not Phil Ferris. That's Maddox Bruns. Still a 5-0 ball game here in the top of the fifth. Nobody out, nobody on, and I'm going to go for getting on base. Apparently, Maddox Bruns has kicked my butt pretty well so far in my career. He's a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. And we're tardy on a four-seamer. No, that was good swing timing? I don't know. It seemed a little late to me, but it's fouled away for an 0-1 count. And there's a shot into left center field. A little bit of air under that one, though. Left fielder runs it down on the track out there near the 370 side. Christopher Morel making the play out there. That's the first out here in the top of the fifth. Top of the sixth. It's a 6-0 ball game. I'm standing in with the bases loaded and 2 away. 1 for 3 on the day, the series, and the season. Maddox Bruns still on the mound. First pitch from him this time around. Swinging and missing a curveball below the knees. And just like that, I've got an 0-1 count instead of 1-0. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. And there's one down the right field line. That's going to go foul. Yeah, it is out of play. 0-2 the count. Are we going to strand the bases loaded, or are we going to add on here in the sixth? The 2-strike pitch from Bruns. And we foul away a four-seamer on the inside corner. 0-2 the count still. Looking at our fourth pitch of this plate appearance. Can we do anything with it? That's the big question. Come on. Nope, he's going to plunk me with it. First base for free. The hit by pitch scores another run. Qualifies as an RBI for me. Alrighty. Top of the eighth, it's a 9-2 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. And Sem Robers is now on the mound for the Mets. 2 outs, nobody on here. Robers does hit 93 on his four-seamer, 90 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we went golfing after a two-seamer way inside. It's popped into shallow center, but the shortstop's out there to make the play. And just like that, the side is retired. Moving on. We're going to be sitting to the end of the game. And the Cardinals are going to take the win to start our series and season. 9-4 the final score there. 1 for 4 on the day, not terrible. We're into our 9th season in Road to the Show. Let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, we get a boss battle challenge against Quinn Matthews, and I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to go for just getting on base. Matthews hits 96 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. And I fouled away a four-seamer above the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count for me. That's not the way I wanted that to start, but second pitch. And we foul away a four-seamer that was in the zone on the outer third, but it's an 0-2 count for me now. The 2-strike pitch from Matthews. And there's one popped into shallow right field. Right fielder's coming on. And he'll make the play on the run. Just like that, it's a 1-2-3 inning. That looks like Juan Soto to me, Lounge Singer. So I'm not sure where he's batting in the lineup, though. And we're not going to find out yet. Bottom of the first, Howard Lopez leading off for the Mets. He has not had a hit yet in this season. 1-1 the count for him against Mitch Keller. Wind up and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? No, that's over my head. Takes a funny bounce off the wall. Throw in is decent. So it's a double for Lopez to get his first hit of the season. I'm sure he's happy about that. First career Major League hit to boot. How about that? I'm sure they want to authenticate that ball in the dugout. Top of the fourth, Mets are up 1-0. Runner on first and nobody out for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Quinn Matthews still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. A bit outside with the curveball. We'll take that for a 1-0 count. I got a streak of 6 straight silver sluggers here, dating back all the way to the 2028 season. Second pitch here is driven into deep center field. Center fielder's not going to get to that one. It's going to one-hop the wall, and I will have myself a double. Runner from first gets all the way around to score, and it's now a 1-1 ball game in the top of the fourth after that RBI double. Here we go. Top of the fifth, 4-2 ball game now. Cardinals out in front. Yariel Rodriguez on the mound for the Mets now. He hits 97 on his four-seamer, 93 on the sinker, 90 on the splitter. There's nobody out and nobody on. First pitch from the righty. Had me completely fooled on that curveball. I was so far out in front of that, I was already on my backswing by the time that crossed the plane of the plate. 0-1 pitch now from Rodriguez. Inside with the slider. We take that one for a ball. Go figure. 1-1 the count for me now. Third pitch of this plate appearance. Inside again with the four-seamer. We take that for a 2-1 count. Apparently the Cardinals are projected to go 95-67 on the season. Can we beat it? I don't know. And a four-seamer in the top of the zone swung on, fouled away. Now I've got a 2-2 count. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Cracked to deep center field. Is that first home run of the season? Yeah, center fielder's out of room. That one lands in the netting out there in center field. First homer on the season, a 433-footer at 109.1 miles per hour. Will we get the green line here, though? Oh, yeah, green lining it up, baby. That's the way we like to see that. All the way out to the netting. Boop. Bottom of the fifth, we're back out in the field. It's a 5-2 lead for the Cardinals. Marcelo Meyer at the plate for the Mets. He's 1 for 2 on the day, and he's got runners on first and second with nobody out. He is facing off against Mitch Keller and has an 0-1 pitch on the way. Will we have another fly him out, throw him out double play? It's a shot into shallow center. That's not going to be a fly him out. Throw will go to the plate. Runner held up at third. I actually have not paid any attention to the Road to the Show announcements for MLB The Show 26 yet. I know I probably should look that up because that definitely is a game that I'm going to be having and playing, so I should look into it. Top of the seventh, still a 5-2 ball game. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Nobody on, 1 away. Sem Roberts on the mound for the Mets again. He still hits 93 on the four-seamer, 90 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And there's a shot into deep left center. Is this ball going to have enough to get out of here? It will. 2 home runs on the day, and it's now a 6-2 lead for the Cardinals after a 387-footer that's just enough to clear the wall out there near the 370 sign. We'll take that. Second game of the season, already 2 dingers. That's fine by me. Bottom of the seventh, it's an 8-2 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out and nobody on for Houston Hager. He's standing in 0 for 2 on the day. He hit 269 in the previous season. Mitch Keller's still on the mound for the Cardinals. He's throwing a 2-2 pitch. There's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. Oh, they expanded the college and high school experiences. Interesting. I mean, I kind of hope that the college experience is going to be more than just, hey, look, here's the playoffs, get out. You know, as bad as that sounds. Oh, yeah, I know I've hit 2 dingers on the day. We don't need to see the replays of both of them. And here we are, top of the 8th. Alberto Ramo on the mound for the Mets. Runner on first and 1 away. Ramo hits 90 on the four-seamer, 88 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. And we foul away a two-seamer on the outside corner. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Lounge Zinger. That was a pretty good idea before getting to the majors. But it just seemed a little too quick. Second pitch of this at-bat is a changeup outside, taken for ball one. I now have a 1-1 count. Third pitch of this plate appearance from Ramo. And it's a third home run of the game after drilling that one deep to left field. Off the top deck. Oh my goodness. Absolutely crushed that ball. 433 feet. But literally off the signage on the upper deck here in New York in left field. Yowza. 114.2 off the bat. That ball was crushed. Let's watch for the green line here. Yeah, that thing stops when it hits the Mets sign on the upper deck. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. We will sim to the end of the game here. We do give up a few runs in the bottom of the ninth, but Mets had too much of a hill to climb. We win 11-5 in game number 2. Yowza. Yeah, 4 for 5 day at the plate with 3 dingers. I'm now 5 for 9 on the series and the season. And I already am up to 6 RBIs. That's insane. All right, third and final game of this series in New York. Just got to wait for all those things to tally up. My goodness. Oh, let's get after it here. That's not me. I appreciate the graphic, but that's not me. That, however, is me. Top of the first here, Hideo Kato on the mound for the Mets. Runner on first and one away as I'm standing in with a little bit of rain falling here in New York. Kato hits 97 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, the at-bat. Dribble to second. That's not going to be a base hit. We'll get the force at second, so it's a fielder's choice as I beat it out on the back end to avoid a double play. So, yeah, no base hit. 2 away, and I'm standing on first. Bottom of the first, no score. Clyde Slade is the man on the mound for the Cardinals. Howard Lopez is standing in the batter's box for the Mets. He's looking at a 1-2 pitch here. It's a shot into deep center. Wow, that thing's got a funny trajectory on it, and it's over my head. Get the ball, my dude. How drunk are you? Oh, Lopez has himself a triple despite the speed of 48. That's really slow. And he still manages to get a triple to lead off the game for the Mets. Yowza. Top of the third, we stranded him. So it's still no score. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Hideo Kato still on the mound. First pitch from him this time around. And we foul away a slider just below the knees. It's an 0-1 count. Okay, that was a lot below the knees. I should have watched that one. Second pitch of the at-bat from Kato. There's one to the right side. Second baseman gets it, throws to first. And I'm still rocking an 0 on the day. 0 for 2 now. Bottom half of the inning, Sterling Thompson at the plate for the Mets. He hit 196 last year. He's hitting 143 this year. 0-2 pitch on the way from Clyde Slade. That's a shot into right center field. Can we run this one down? Yes, we can. 1 away now in the home half of the third. Hey, you doing, bullpen boys? 1-0 lead here for the Cardinals in the top of the sixth. I'm standing in against Hideo Kato for the third time today. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer off the inside corner by quite a bit. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Kato. And we pull a slider foul down the third base side as that was on the outer third just above the knees. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch now from Kato. A little low with that slider, but we watched it. It's now a 1-2 count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. I'd love to get a base hit. It really would be nice. And there's one down the right field line, but that'll get down and foul ground. Still a 1-2 count. Come on, Bubba. Next 1-2 pitch from Kato. And we foul away a curveball at the knees. Still a 1-2 count for me now. And this is the 70th pitch of the game for Kato. I'm making him work here as this is the 6th of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. A little high with the heater. 2-2 the count after watching that one go by. All right. pitch number 7 of the at-bat. And right down Broadway with the four-seamer. Late swing, foul ball. Still a 2-2 count. The 8th pitch of this plate appearance now. Oh man, slider way outside and just below the knees. Full count now. Still trying to get a base hit in this one. This is the 9th pitch of this at-bat. And I went reaching for the slider that time. Could have been first base for free. Instead, it's a K next to my name. Not the way we wanted that to go at all. Bottom of the 6th. Mets are up 2-1 now. Christopher Morel standing in 0 for 2 on the day, but hitting 400 on this young season. 1-2 pitch on the way from Slade, and it's a deep drive to center field. Can we rob it and not have to see that apple rise in center field? Yes, we can. 2 away now on the bottom of the 6th. There's one home run animation I don't like seeing. It's that big apple rising in the big apple. All right, top of the 8th. Mets are up 4-1. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Porter Hodge now on the mound for New York. There's a runner on second with nobody out. Hodge hits 98 on the four-seamer, 92 on a splitter, only 85 on the sweeper. First pitch from him. Four-seamer gets the call on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. That could have gone either way, but apparently that's a strike today. Second pitch of the at-bat from Hodge. A little low on the outer third with that four-seamer. It's a 1-1 count. Surprised he's not pitching me inside, trying to get me to hit to the left side. We'll see what happens with the 1-1 pitch here. Just off the outside corner at the knees with the foot. That four-seamer. 2-1 the count. I haven't swung at a single pitch yet. Am I feeling okay? The 2-1 pitch from Hodge. That's in the zone. Four-seamer just above the knees on the inner third. 2-2 the count, and I still have not swung at a pitch in this at-bat. Fifth pitch on the way. And there's one I swing at, a sweeper off the outside corner into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. It says go for 2. Nah, I'll take my RBI single. And the Cardinals are now trailing by a score of 4-2 after the runner from second scores on the play. Oh, it's not going to be enough, though. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Mets will take the final game of the series, 4-2, the final score there. And, oh wait, is this a 4-game series? I thought it was only going to be 3, apparently. The series is not over. No, we're moving on to game number 4 now in New York. Not what I was expecting. I figured it was 3 games and done, but nope. Top of the first in game number 4. I'm standing in against Kevin Ratto. He's got 2 outs, nobody on. And Ratto hits 94 on the four-seamer, 91 on his two-seamer, only 87 on the sinker. First pitch from the right-hander. And there's one fly ball into shallow center. Tons of space and time for the center fielder to get there. And just like that, it's a 1-2-3 top of the first here in game number 4. Top of the 4th, Mets are up 2-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Kevin Ratto still towing the rubber for New York. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch at this at-bat. There's one past the third baseman and into left field. We got ourselves a base hit this time around. And, yeah, a 1-out single works for me. Bottom of the 4th, still a 2-0 ball game. There's Juan Soto to answer Lounge Zinger's question. He is most definitely still on the Mets here in 2034. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch from Ryan Nelson. And it's a deep drive to dead center. Can we rob a homer from Soto? I'll be happy to do it if I can. And we will. We pull it back over the line. 2 away now in the bottom of the 4th. Sorry, Mr. Soto. He's still cashing a big bank check there. Top of the 5th, we're tied at 2 runs apiece now. Runner on first and 1 away. Kevin Ratto still on the mound. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .467 on the season. Let's see what the first pitch of this at-bat from Ratto gets us. Dribble to third, that'll be 2, 5, 4, and 3. They go around the horn for my first double play of the season. Not the way we wanted that to happen, but that's the game of baseball for you. Oh, we don't need the replay of that. We really don't. Bottom of the 6th, 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. Alex Ramirez standing in for the Mets. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Got 1 out and nobody on. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Ryan Nelson. That's a shot into left center. We're there to make the play, though. 2 away in the home half of the 6th. Top of the 7th, Runner on second, one away. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Alberto Ramo back on the mound for the Mets today. He still hits 90 on the 4-seamer, 88 on the 2-seamer. First pitch, out in front of a 4-seamer. Well, felt like I was a lot farther than what that graphic shows. It's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And I'm out in front of a slider that was above the knees. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry. These slow pitches are tearing me up all of a sudden. The 2-strike pitch from Ramo. Again, out in front of a changeup. 0-2 the count. He's going to go fastball here and just totally mess me up with my timing, I bet. The next 0-2 pitch. No, it's low. It was the 4-seamer, but very low on the inner third. 1-2 the count after watching that one. And then he gets me reaching for the slider way outside. There's another K next to my name in this series. That's the third of the season. We don't need the replay of that strikeout. Sorry, buds. Bottom of the 7th, nobody out and nobody on for Christopher Morel. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .357 on the season. 1-1 pitch on the way from Ryan Nelson. It's a shot into shallow center. Can we run it down? We sure can. No base hit for you, Mr. Morel. 1 out now in the home half of the 7th. Top of the 9th, Cardinals still leading 4-2. I'm standing in with runners on first and second, 2 away. Maddox Bruns is on the mound. This guy's torn me up more times than I care to count. But he does hit 97 on the 4-seamer, 95 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, right down Broadway, and I was late on the swing. It's an 0-1 count after fouling that one away. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. I do good against lefties. Oof, that pitch was up and in. Not quite some sweet chin music, but it wasn't too far from it either. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Come on, bud. There's one at the knees, and I find a hole in the right side to get it into right field. They give the windmill to the man from second. He rounds third, going to the plate, and he is out trying to score. That is the final out in the top of the 9th. Cardinals now leading. A score of 4-2, and Juan Soto plenty happy with that throw, I'm sure. And we will sim to the end of the game here. And the Cardinals take the win in game number 4. 4-2 the final score there. Ryan Nelson gets the win. Kevin Ratto takes the loss. And the Cardinals have won 3 out of 4 on the road against the Mets. Why Kirk Hayes? I'm not playing as Kirk Hayes. Let's head back to the clubhouse here and get into another series. And while it's doing the whole saving and loading thing, I'm going to take another swig of my Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh, we're heading to Canada. We're going to be playing Toronto. And we have enough training points we can increase some of our stats, right? Let's see what we can get here. I think I'm going to increase my power against righties since I do tend to see more right-handed pitching. So, yeah, let's head to Toronto. See what we can do against the Blue Jays here. Blue Jays have not won a game yet. I'm sure we'll fix that for them. We're 3-1, they're 0-3, and let's see what we can do here. Went 8 for 18 in the last series. 3 homers. I'm not going to complain about 3 home runs in the opening series, and it was all in one game. Top of the first here in Toronto. Christopher Sanchez on the mound for the Blue Jays. He hits 97 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. There's a no-doubt dinger to right field. See you later, baseball, and a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. Well, home run number 4 on the year is now complete. We're only in game number 5. That puts me at a heck of a pace. 369 feet is more than enough to clear the wall down the right field line in any ballpark. So, yeah. Oh, I should have watched for the green line. Dang it. I'm an idiot. Bottom of the second. Toronto now leading 3-2. Hunter Brown on the mound for the Cardinals. Howard Ambrose at the plate for the second time today already. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And let's see what he does with the 1-1 pitch with a runner on first and 1 away. Come on, big guy. Deep drive to center. That's going to be off the wall. We're playing that on the rebound. We will hit the relay man. Throw should go to the plate. And it's in time to prevent another run from scoring. It's a double for Ambrose. And we gun the man down at the dish to keep it a 1-run ball game here in Toronto. Top of the third, still a 3-2 ball game. I'm 1 for 1 on the day, 9 for 19 on the season. Christopher Sanchez still on the mound. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch of this at-bat. Oh, swung at a circle change well below the knees. 0-1 the count as I managed to get a piece of that one. Let's see, I'm a four-time All-Star, going for number 5 this season, obviously. Second pitch of the at-bat from Sanchez. And we foul away a sinker. Good swing timing, bad contact. And it's an 0-2 count for me in a hurry here in this at-bat. The 0-2 pitch. Come on, bud. There's one to short. That should be 2, 6, 4. We beat it out on the back end. No double play. No base hit either, but at least we avoided the double play. All right, top of the 5th. We're tied at 3 runs apiece. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. 450 the batting average on this young season. Sanchez still on the bump for the Blue Jays. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a circle change just off the outside corner. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. 0-1 the count for me now. Second pitch from Sanchez. Oof, low and inside with that sinker. 1-1 the count. It's nice to take a pitch every now and then, I suppose. The 1-1 pitch now from Sanchez. And we foul away a circle change again, just off the outside corner. Could it be I have a new kryptonite? I don't know. The 1-2 pitch. Should be on its way. There we go. Oh, slider in on the kneecaps, and I swung at it anyway. It's fouled off. Still a 1-2 count. And at least try to rack up some pitch count on the guy, right?
Nope.
Low and away with a sinker there, just barely. That evens up the count at 2-2. Looking at our 6th pitch of this plate appearance. Come on, bud. And we crush a slider on the inside corner, foul down the third base side. 2-2 the count. Come on, bud. You can do it. And we foul away a sinker at the knees on the outside corner. Still a 2-2 count. We're looking at pitch number 8 of this at-bat. Holy mackerel. I knew I was going to rack up a few pitches, but not quite this many. There's a dribble to the right side. That'll get through. It's a single for me here in the top of the 5th. And oh no, he's out at third, trying to get the extra 90 feet. Come on, bud, don't do that. Should know better than that. You've seen me in the outfield enough. Bottom of the 5th, still tied at 3. Yeah, Howard Ambrose at the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of doubles so far. He hit 228 last season. Interesting. He's hitting 375 this season. 1-2 pitch from Hunter Brown. Deep drive to center. Can we rob another home run? Well, we're there in time. And the catch is made for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. That keeps the game tied at 3 runs apiece. Just a long and loud F8. Yowza. Dynamic challenge time now in the top of the 8th. Still tied at 3. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Oh, what do we got? Get on base, double or better? I'll go for getting on base. Nobody out and nobody on here in the top of the 8th. Connor Cook on the mound for the Blue Jays. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Oh, tardy on the 12-6 curve. I thought that was a heater that was going to stay high, and it was not. 0-1 the count after managing to foul that one off. Second pitch of the at-bat from Cook. Oh, swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the inside corner. 0-2 the count. He's got me guessing at the plate pretty bad. The 2-strike pitch from Cook. Going low and away with it. Yeah, it was outside with a four-seamer, so we'll take that for a 1-2 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. Oh, he throws me with the four-seamer on the outer third. Backwards K next to my name after that at-bat, and that's the first out in the top of the 8th. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals do end up taking the win. 4-3 the final score there, as Christian Mena gets the win for the Cardinals out of the bullpen. Abner Uribe up to 2 saves on the year already. We're only 5 games deep. I went 2 for 4 on the day. That puts me up to 1,437 hits on the career. Well, let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the 1st here, Brady Singer on the mound for the Blue Jays. Runner on second, 1 away. My dynamic challenge, we'll go for the RBI. I tend to like those. Singer hits 95 on the sinker, 94 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change. First pitch from him. Oh, we got a piece of a slider on the outer third, way out in front of it, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Singer. Oh, fooled me with the sinker inside. Big whiff from me, and that's an 0-2 count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. Dribbler to the right side. First baseman comes up with it. He throws to the pitcher. It's a race to the bag, and Singer beats me. Runner does advance to third on the play, so it's a productive out, but I didn't get on base or drive in a run, so that's kind of a bummer. Bottom of the first, still no score. Gilberto Guerrero is at the plate for the Blue Jays. He's hitting 143 on this young season. Apparently the Blue Jays like guys with the last name Guerrero. 1-2 pitch on the way from Orlando Chavez, and it's a deep drive to center field. We're going to be robbing another home run here, I hope. Yes, we are. F8 for Guerrero, and that's the first out in the bottom of the first. Sorry, bud. F8 on the line score, sir. Boss battle challenge as we come back here. What inning is this? Top of the third. 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Runner on first and one away. And yeah, Brady Singer's giving me some fits, and looks like he's going to continue to do so. We're going to go for the double or better, though. I'm going to get a little bit greedy on this one. First pitch of the at-bat from Singer. No doubt dinger to right. Goodbye, baseball. One pitch in, one ball out of the playing field. It's now a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals, and I should have gone for the home run. Dang it. Fifth homer on the season for me. 377 feet, clears the wall with ease down the right field line. Do we get the green line? Oh, yeah. That was a whopping 100.6 off the bat. And more than enough to leave the yard. I'm okay with it. Bottom of the third, 3-0 ball game. Fabio Vasquez at the plate. Does he have a nice hairstyle? No, short hair. Come on, man. You got the name Fabio. You got to have some long hair, bro. He's 1 for 14 on the season. 0 for 1 on the day. 0-2 the count for him against Orlando Chavez with the bases empty and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And he sends one into shallow center. We're there to make the play. His not great start to the season continues as the Cardinals lead 3-0 after 3 here in Toronto. Dynamic challenge time. Top of the fifth, we're tied at 3 runs apiece. Standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 3 for 6 on the series. 2 of my 3 hits being home runs into right field. And I'm going to go for getting on base. I'm not going to get too greedy in this at-bat. I got lucky last time. Don't think I'm going to get that much against Singer here. That's a shot up the middle, past a diving second baseman into the gap. We're going to go for 2. Why the heck not? And we will take the belly flop into second base. I got a 2-bagger to lead off at top of the fifth. I'll be darned. Second double on the season. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm just a triple away from the cycle. I still have not hit a cycle here with this character. Bottom of the fifth, 3-3 ball game. Gilberto Guerrero back at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 16 on the season. 2-2 the count. The base is empty and nobody out. Orlando Chavez is on the mound. Still for the Cardinals. There's a shot at the left center field. That'll get down for a hit for Guerrero. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Guerrero was not going to second. And he's got a leadoff single in the bottom of the fifth. We move on top of the seventh. 5-3 lead for Toronto. Runner on second, nobody out. Brian Trayer now on the mound for the Blue Jays. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Finds a hole on the right side into right field. We're going for the double again here. Oh, we're going for 3. It's going to be a cycle, baby. Yes. I have hit for the cycle after an RBI triple in the top of the seventh. Are they going to have an animation for that? It's my first triple on the year. Is there an animation for the cycle? Come on, guys. Got the dugout fired up, but no, I want to see something for hitting the cycle, for crying out loud. Bummer. Top of the ninth, I'm back at the plate again. 3 for 4 on the day. Home run double. Oh, they didn't count that as a triple, you buttholes. Juan Campos is on the mound. 5-4 lead for Toronto. Runner on first, nobody out. Campos hits 94 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. We foul away a four-seamer just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. I'm a single shy of the cycle. Are you kidding? I had a single, dude. Oh, we need the single so badly right now. 0-1 pitch from Campos. And we foul away a four-seamer low and away. 2 pitches outside of the zone. And I'm 0-2 after swinging at them both. I am all amped up here. The 2-strike pitch from Campos. It's going to stay off the outside corner there. No, it's dribbled down the third base line. That'll go to second. It's a 5-4-3 double play. No cycle for me. And the bases are empty with 2 outs now. Cardinals down to their final out, trying to get the win here in game number 2. Oh, man. That ain't aggravating as all get out. I want to check my line score for this game. I know it's technically 3 for 5. Orlando Chavez taking the L. But, yeah, I want to see what happened there, because I could have swore I had a single in there. Oh, stats. Box score. Yeah. Not a fan. I went 3 for 5. Scored a run. 3 RBIs. These guys, I tell you. We're going to move on to game number 3. I could have swore that was a cycle game, but, oh well, smile and wave. We'll try it again here. We got to see if we can get another dinger, though. Boss battle challenge to start game number 3. Ray Manuel is on the mound for the Blue Jays. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. I just want to get on base. I'm not going to get greedy here. Manuel hits 95 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. There's one in the center field. Will that get down for a hit? No, it will not. It is caught by the center fielder at the knees. That's a familiar play for me. And that F8 retires the side. Moving on. Now bottom of the first. No score. 1 out, nobody on. Howard Ambrose at the plate for the Blue Jays. He's hitting .318 on the season. Let's see what he does with the 0-1 pitch from Mitch Keller. It's a fly ball in the deep center field. Can we run it down? That might be over my head. It is. It'll ricochet off the wall. We get a glove on it. Throw in is decent. He's going for 3. Come on, get him at third. We got him. We'll take the relay throw to get the out. A double for Ambrose, but out going for the extra 90 feet. Alrighty. Top of the 4th, 2-0 lead for Toronto. Runner on first and 1 away as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Ray Manuel is still on the bump for the Blue Jays. Not a big shocker there. First pitch from him. Check swing on a changeup just above the knees on the inside third. 0-1 the count. I was a little out in front, but not horrifically. Come on, game. 0-1 pitch from Manuel. Way outside of the 4-seamer. That was almost a pitch out. 1-1 the count for me now. Third pitch of this plate appearance. Come on, bud. There you go. Way inside with a changeup. 2-1 the count. Come on, big fella. 1 good pitch is all I need, and we got a tie ball game. Oh, 4-seamer at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. In the zone for me if you could. The 2-2 pitch. A little high on the outer third with a 4-seamer. It's a full count. Payoff pitch on the way here in the top of the 4th. Come on, bud. You can do this. A little low with the 4-seamer. First base for free. We'll take that. First walk on the season. At least first one that I've earned. I don't earn very many. Top of the 5th. Cardinals up 4-2. I'm standing in with the runner on first and second. 1 out. Hans Kraus now on the mound for the Blue Jays. He hits 95 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change, 94 on the 4-seamer. First pitch from him. And we foul away a 4-seamer just off the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Kraus. Come on, bud. Don't worry about that guy on second. It's a little low on the outside corner with the sinker. 1-1 the count for me now. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a sinker that was also below the knees, but down the center of the plate. 1-2 the count for me now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Inside with a 4-seamer. I got a 2-2 count. What do we see on pitch number 5? Let's find out. Low sinker again? Maybe. Oh no, high heater got the swing and a miss out of me, and there we have it. A K next to my name there. And yeah, that's the second out in that half of the inning. Wow. Top of the 7th, 4-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 448 the batting average for me on this young season. 2 outs and nobody on for Alex Lange on the mound. He's got a knuckle curve that hits 87, sinker at 97, 99 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. First pitch. Cracked up the middle. Base hit streak continues. So I managed to get myself a single with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. I'm all right with that. I was thinking knuckle curve all the way, and that's what he gave me. That works just fine for me. Bottom of the 7th, Cardinals up 4-2. Arjun Nimala is at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 5 for 16 on the season. That's a .313 batting average. 2-2 the count for him. The base is empty and nobody out. Caden Stevens now on the mound for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. It's a shot into right center field. That'll get caught. 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. The old crackerjack not working for Nimala in that one. And we will send to the end of the game here. Blue Jays walk it off. We were tied at 4 in the bottom of the 9th. And lots of grim faces there in the Cardinals side of the dugouts. Yowza. Oh, what was the final score there? That, they didn't tell me. I went 1 for 3 on the day, 6 for 12 on the series. And, yeah, they won 5-4 after putting up 3 in the bottom of the 9th to win. Oh, man. Abner Uribe hit for the losses. He did not get an out after surrendering all 3 runs. We're going to head back to the clubhouse here and see if we can do one more series here before we call it a day on the live stream. I know my controller's definitely running low on battery. Doesn't seem to be hurting me at the plate, though. There's a .467 batting average in 7 games is not too shabby. Unfortunately, we dropped 2 out of 3 in Toronto, so that's a bummer. Oh, let's see what we can do here. We'll bump the power to the lefties. And we will head to our home opener here against the Rays. Of course, we have to do some training first. Ball recognition drill is always a good one to take. Ball handling drill. Yeah, we'll do the ball handling drill. Why the heck not? It's an easy auto trainer for 4 training tokens. And now we're heading home for our home opener against Tampa Bay. Gordon Graceffo, former Cardinal, on the mound for the Rays in this one. They are 3-3 on the season. Cardinals 4-3. And let's see what we can do to get a win in our home opener here in Busch Stadium. Oh, and it's raining to boot. Oh, I wish I could get to an opening day game at Busch Stadium, but ticket prices are like double and then some of what a regular season game would be. We're going to fly over the helicopters. That's pretty. Lots of fireworks going on despite the rain. Unfortunately, they can't show the Clydesdales going around on the warning track all the way around the stadium because that does happen on opening day in Busch Stadium. All right, let's get to it. Top of the first. Leading off for the Rays is Jarrett Warner. He's hitting .308 on this young season. He's got an 0-2 count against Clyde Slade. Wind up and the pitch here from Slade. Cranked into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Oh, he was going for 2. He gets the single, but you're thrown out going for the extra 90 feet. Come on, my guy. Has this game learned nothing about me in center field? I mean, seriously. Bottom of the first, Cardinals up 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Gordon Graceffo on the bump. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 93 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Inside with that heater. 1-0 the count. I got a .942 OPS against Tampa Bay in my career. Alrighty. 1-0 pitch from Graceffo. In the zone with a 2-seamer on the outer third. It's a bit out in front of it, and it's fouled away. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. There's one up the middle. Diving attempt by the shortstop. He can't come up with it cleanly, though. So it's an infield single for me. And, yeah, I'm standing on first with 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, still a 1-0 ball game. Freddie Roberts at the plate for the Rays. He's hitting .318 on this young season. Bases are empty for him, and he's got a full count in this at-bat. Payoff pitch on the way from Clyde Slade. Shot into deep center. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. Right at the edge of the warning track there for the first out. Just a long and loud F8 for Roberts. Ooh, boss battle challenge against Gordon Graceffo. Okay. It's the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 ball game still, and I'm just going to go for getting on base. Graceffo has kind of mystified me for some weird reason. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat. Cracked up the middle. That'll get down for a base hit in front of the center fielder. And I got a 2-hit day at the plate against Graceffo. Could it be things are changing for me against him? I don't know. Could just be a lucky day at the plate. I mean, I will definitely take it. Bottom of the fifth, Cardinals are up 5-0 now. 2 out, or 1 out, runner on second. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. Batting average back up to an even 500. Kyle Hurt is now on the mound for the Rays. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 95 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat. And we pop one into foul ground down the right field line. That'll get out of play. It's an 0-1 count. I still have a .333 career batting average against the Rays. That's pretty good. Second pitch of this at-bat from Kyle Hurt. Come on, bud. There's one into right field. Not going to be a base hit. That dies before the warning track. Runner from second will tag up and advance. Easy play there. Productive out as he makes the third without a problem after the fly out to right. Bottom of the eighth, 5-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Batting average at .485. Kyle Hurt still on the mound. The bases are empty with 1 away. First pitch from Hurt this time around. Come on, big guy. Give me something good. Ooh, 2-seamer on the inside corner. Had to swing at it. 0-1 the count as it is fouled away and out of play. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on. Right to third. He gets a glove on it, throws to first with plenty of time. 2 outs in the bottom of the eighth now. Ooh, well, I think we got this one. Yeah, Cardinals will take the win in our home opener. 5-0 the final score. The Rays had 8 hits, but no runs scored. Clyde Slade now 1-1 on the season. Gordon Graceffo falls to 0-1. 2 for 4 day at the plate. Kind of hard to complain about that, I suppose. We'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Game number 2 is bright sunshine here in St. Louis. Brandon Pfaadt on the mound for the Rays. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 96 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him. There's one into right center field. That's not going to be a dinger, I don't think. Oh, it is. It lands in the bullpen out in right field. I'll be darned. Solo bomb to start game number 2. Gives the Cardinals a 1-0 lead after home run number 6 on the season. And we are only in game number 9. Wow. Okie dokie. That was a rainbow shot if I've ever seen one. That had some hang time and a half. I can't believe that actually cleared the wall out there, but hey, it works. Top of the second, 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. MLB Marte at the plate for the Rays. He's hitting .259 on the season. 1-2 the count for him against Ryan Nelson as the bases are empty with 1 out here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Come on, big guy. It's into shallow center. We should be able to run that down, and we do. 2 away here in the top of the second. Bottom of the fourth, I'm back at the plate. 1-0 ball game still. That 1-for-1 line score because of that homer in the first. Brandon Pfaadt still on the bump. First pitch from him with nobody out and nobody on. And we foul away a 4-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. 500 batting average in my last 7 games. Okie dokie. 0-1 pitch from Pfaadt. Oh, geez. Swinging to miss at a sweeper well outside. 0-2 the count. If that was a 4-seamer, I might have stood a chance of putting something into the seats again. The 0-2 pitch. It's to the shortstop. It'll be a 6-3 putout. Ooh, he almost threw that one away. But that's the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth, still a 1-0 ball game. MLB Marte back at the plate for the Rays. He's still 0-for-1 on the day. 2 for 5 on the series so far. Ryan Nelson on the bump. 0-2 pitch from him with the bases empty and nobody out. And it's into shallow center again. Catch is made. Marte is out again after flying out to me for the 2nd time in a row. Bottom of the 6th, I'm back at the plate. Still a 1-0 ball game. Brandon Pfaadt still on the mound. Flashback to my homer in the first. I probably had a green line coming there, but oh well. 1 out, nobody on. Brandon Pfaadt, of course, throwing pitch number 69 of his outing. Giggity. And we popped it up for the first baseman on the infield grass. Oh, jeez. Yep, P3 on the line score. That's the second out in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, Cardinals are up 4-0 now. Runner on second, mind you, and one away. Cade Horton now on the bump for the Rays. He hits 98 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup off the outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Horton. And we foul away a four-seamer in the zone above the knees on the outer third. 0-2 the count for me now. The two-strike pitch. Oh, they called that a strike. Are you kidding me? Check swing and no love for me. Another K next to my name. Top of the 8th, 4-0 ball game still. Nobody out and nobody on for Max Clark. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. He's got an 0-2 count against Ryan Nelson. Wind up and the pitch from Nelson. He's only thrown 73 pitches at this point. Deep drive to center. We're going to be robbing ourselves a home run as we're going to take this back off of Reese's Landing. Yes, we are. One away here in the top of the 8th. That's got to make Nelson a happy camper. With the number of pitches he's thrown, he can't have allowed many hits, can he? 5 hits total. I'll be darned. We will sim to the end of the game. And the Cardinals are going to take the winning game number 2 as well. 4-0 the final score there. Ryan Nelson now 2-0 on the season. Okie dokie. 1 for 4 day at the plate because of a dinger. I'm okay with that. Well, let's move on to the third and final game of this 3-game series with the Rays in town. At least I'm assuming it's 3 games. I don't know. I only saw the first game on the calendar. I've got a 10-game hit streak on the line coming into this one. Okie dokie. Top of the first. No score. Nobody out. Nobody on. Jarrett Warner leading off for the game. He's hitting .364 on the season and has a 9-game hit streak of his own going on here. 1-2 the count for him with Hunter Brown on the mound. Wind up and the pitch from Brown. Shot into left center. It's over my head and it's going to go all the way to the wall. We'll get a glove on it after it ricochets. Throw in is decent. He's going for 3, and oh my God, you got the double, but you're out going for 3. That extra 90 feet is never worth it, my man. Never worth it. This is the game of the week, apparently. Okie dokie. Bottom of the first, I'm standing in with a .447 batting average, 10-game hit streak on the line. Adrian Vizcaino is on the mound for the Rays. He hits 97 on the four-seamer and 96 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from this right-hander. Oh, wow. Slider got a little out of hand there, well above the zone on the outside corner. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, we watched a four-seamer in the cold part of our zone above the knees on the inner third. 1-1 the count. Well, it definitely got me really confused as to what I'm going to see next here. 1-1 pitch. And we're out in front of a slider. It was on the outer third, and it goes foul down the third base side. 1-2 the count now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Vizcaino. Up and in with a four-seamer. It's a 2-2 count. I managed to work it back to even. I'll be darned. All right, fifth pitch of the at-bat here in the bottom of the first. Up and in still with a four-seamer. Full count for me now. I'm going to be looking at a payoff pitch here in the bottom of the first. Cardinals are leading 1-0 here. And the payoff pitch from Vizcaino. Up the middle. That's a base hit. 11-game hit streak is now complete for me. And I'm standing on first with only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. That works. That works most definitely. Top of the second, Cardinals are up 3-0. Freddie Roberts is at the plate for the Rays. He's hitting .267 on the season. And he's got an 0-1 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Hunter Brown's going to kick and deal. It's a shot into shallow center. We'll make the play. 1 away here in the top of the second. Bottom of the third, I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day, 4 for 9 on the series. Adrian Vizcaino is still on the mound, but the Rays are leading 5-3 now. What the heck? Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch from Vizcaino this time around. A little high on the outer third with a four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Come on, bud. One good pitch is all I need here. Can you make it happen, Captain? Oh, slider off the outside corner had me fooled. I was way out in front of that and did not make contact. It's a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, challenge pitch with a four-seamer right down Broadway. I was late on the swing, and it's fouled away. 1-2 the count for me now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Oh, out in front of a slider above the knees on the outer third. 1-2 the count as that went foul down the left field side. Next 1-2 pitch from Vizcaíno. Oh, sweeping curve that I crushed. Foul down the right field line and out of play. Still a 1-2 count as we're looking at our sixth pitch of the at-bat. There we go. Reaching for the slider low and away. The old kryptonite comes back to bite me. And there's a K next to my name for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Ooh, dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the fifth. 5-3 ball game still. Tampa Bay out in front. I'm standing in batting .450 on the year. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Of course we want the ribby. Cade Horton is now on the mound for the Rays. He still hits 98 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Challenge pitch. Fouled off down the right field line and out of play. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Horton. And we foul away a four-seamer right on the outside corner at the top of the zone. 0-2 the count. Come on, man. I need to at least advance the runners here. The two-strike pitch from Horton. A little up and away with the four-seamer. Not quite a Superman pitch, but getting close. 1-2 the count. Come on, bud. Reaching for the curveball outside, and there's another K. 2 strikeouts in a row for me now in this one. Oof, not good. It's dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the seventh. 5-4 lead for the Rays. Bo Roderick now on the mound for them. And I'm going to go for getting on base. I really need to here. Belly full of Cracker Jack. Roderick hits 97 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, geez, I went swinging at a four-seamer inside. 0-1 the count. Oh, man, I can't win the game on one swing here. For crying out loud, someday I'll learn it. Second pitch of the at-bat from Roderick. We foul away a slider at the knees. That one was worth swinging at. Not by a lot, but 0-2 the count for me now. The two-strike pitch. Yeah, easy take. Slider way outside at the knees. 1-2 the count. That started outside of the zone and just kept going. Next pitch from Roderick. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. Good swing timing, poor contact. That's the name of the game when you're in the batter's box, I swear. The next 1-2 pitch. Swinging and barely getting a piece of a slider low and away. Not one I should have swung at, but it's still a 1-2 count. Sixth pitch of this at-bat here. And we pull one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's going to hit the short wall out there. Oh, no. We'll take the center. Don't push to your left, bud. If I would have kept on it, maybe I'd have had the double, but the hesitation killed that chance. We'll take the single, though. 2-hit day at the plate. Bottom of the eighth, it's a 6-5 lead for the Cardinals now. Runner on first, 2 away. Alberto Olivo on the mound for the Rays. He hits 92 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander. And we crush a changeup on the inner third, foul down the left field side. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Olivo. And a swing and a miss at a slider above the knees on the outer third. I was out in front of that thing by a mile. 0-2 the count in a hurry. The two-strike pitch. Oh, wow. Why did I swing at that? Slider way below the knees on the outer third. 0-2 the count as I somehow made contact. I don't know how that worked. The next two-strike pitch from Olivo. Crushed a slider, foul down the left field side again. 0-2, still the count here. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. And I went reaching for the slider outside. There's 3 Ks in a row for me. And all 3 by 3 different pitches. Or pitchers, I should say. Oh boy, not a great time at the plate there. And we will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals should complete the sweep. I think it was a sweep, right? Yeah. We sweep the Rays when they come to town. 6-5, the final score here in game number 3. As Jonathan O'Neill gets the win out of a bullpen. Bo Roderick suffering a loss for the Rays. So I went 2 for 5 on the day, 5 for 13 on the series. Not spectacular, but it's tolerable. Well, we're going to call that a day here for the live stream. For those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.